Natalie Rose, how's it going? Smidge, hello to you. How are you? Hope you're doing well today, everybody. Welcome to you. It's another day making pots. Hope you're having a good day. You're doing better than yesterday. Nice. Hey, howdy. What's up, Joel? How are you, buddy? What's this little crown next to you guys? I don't know what that means. It's a new thing on YouTube or something. I don't know if you guys can see it. But like next to Joel's name, there's a crown with a number 2. No idea. Me no know. Me no know what that means. No. There's my height. There's another number 2. I have no idea what this means. That's funny. What's going on, sir? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. Joel says, I guess it's a community leaderboard. And now you're number 1. Yari, hey, what's up? Vladimir, hello to you. Welcome to you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to you. Now I'm just making pots to fill in with some of those 10-pound big pots that I made the other day in the live. They dry a bit slower, so I need some pots to go around them in the kiln. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a Celtic knot design on this one. I'll be able to show you guys what the design looks like after it's done spinning. Sorry guys if I'm missing chat. Yeah, Fresco Joe, you've always been number 1 in my book, bud. Sarah says I'm tired. I'm sorry. Wake up. This pottery might put you to sleep. Oh, wow. Yeah. You must have been dreaming. You must have been dreaming. You would dream such things. Lorenzo said hi. What's up? How's it going? Roy said hi. What's up? How are you? welcome to you. All right, so this is what this one looks like. I gotta make, I don't know, probably a 6-pack of these 4-pound pots. And then we'll move on to something else. So I don't know if you guys you see the Celtic design? Yeah, there you go. At least you can see what's going on there. Jackie said hi. What's going on? Thanks for the claps. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thanks for the claps. Appreciate it. So cool, guys. Last live stream, we hit 1 million views on the channel and 5,000 subscribers. So that was cool. Thanks to everybody that did that. I was hanging out here. If you're new to it, welcome to. Which says, this in your shop or in your garage or something? This is in my home. I work out of home. I sell to about 40 stores. My website, benwolfpotter.com, and I help run a retail shop with my father, who also is a potter. So these pots are going down to his place because I am out of stock down there, basically. I mean, not out, but I'm pretty much out. In my head, I'm out. So that's what's happening. Kubaki said hi. How's it going? Sheila said hi. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. 40 likes already, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I guess we're going to make it another pottery party in here today. Share this to everybody you know. We'll make it a pottery party. I mean, you guys can party. I'm going to work. Mud, what's up? Make sure you guys leave a like. 204 people, I'm talking to you. Thanks, Mud. Another member of the Wolff Pack. Welcome to you again. Nice to see you in here. Gail says, hi, Ben. How are you today? Cameron said hi. I'm doing well, Gail. Thanks for tuning in as always. Appreciate you. Cameron said hi. What's going on? Lord. Nah, I'm not into that. Plus, I'm married. I think visually, guys, so I visualize that, and that's disgusting. It's a new one for the books. Sorry, Gail, you weren't able to see that. It's actually a good thing. Vasile said hi. I mean, whatever you're into, Lord, I'm just, I'm sure you could find somebody else while you're doom scrolling through YouTube to fulfill your sweet desires. Or sour desires, whatever that is. Would your wife? Yes, yes. She would. She's probably mad at you just for even writing it. Just to let you know. You hear that? Nah, went too early. Went too early. That's what he said. Or she said. Whatever. We gotta time this tool right on the money. There we go. It's not even worth repeating. It was it. It was it. Disgusting. You probably should leave him out because he's already told me. Yeah. I'm very married. I've been with my wife for 25 years now. It's 24 years, rather. Love her to death. Love her to death. Wellington said hi. How's it going? What's the purple numbers? I don't know what it is. Joel said it was something about like I don't even know. He already said it and it's gone and I forgot it. I mean, good Lord. Good Lord, what are you typing? Oh man, you guys. It never ceases to amaze me in here. You guys, there's some funny people, or at least they think they're funny. Everybody wants to be a comedian. I hear it pays well. In another stream, we were talking about Vegemite, and even though I've never had it, I have a feeling it would be great on a Wellington between mushroom. There is somebody in here that may be able to answer that question. I've never had it either, but there might be somebody in there. I don't know. Who knows? I'm guessing, yeah, sure. I have to try it. Never had it. Surprising I've never had it either. Smidge says, wait a minute, I've got clay all over the chat. Sorry. If you do, what music artist do you listen to when you're not streaming while doing pottery? I listen to a lot of different music there, Smidge. I'm a musician as well, so I played in bands on lead guitar, drums, keyboards, bass, a lot of different stuff. So my list and my playlist it would be probably analyzed by psychologists. Goes everywhere from jazz to fusion to rock to rap to metal to, indie rock to, I can't, it's never ending. So sorry to just say all that, but that's the truth there, Smidge. What do you think? About the Vegemite? Yeah, never had it. Yo, congratulations, that's wonderful, be happy. About the what, Gil? Oh, about the people that subscribe and everything? Yeah. Well, you were the one that made me smash my face into a vase yesterday, or 2 days ago, was it? 2 days ago. You reminded me. I hope. I did that for you, Gil. You were the one. Yep. Well, thank you, mods. Yeah, thanks to the mods. Always shout out to the mods. Can you make a modern vase, please? I make a lot of vases. Today, I'm making my flower pots. I have a bunch of vases down off to the side here that I've made. I don't know if they're modern shapes, but I can make those. It's just at this time of year all times of year for me mainly. I make a lot of flower pots, guys, so that's my job. That's what I'm doing. And welcome to everybody that's new here. Thank you guys for the 73 likes. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, San, how's it going? Clay's looking tasty to you again? Yeah, you got a bit of fetish for eating clay, or wanting to eat clay. What's it using ours? I make pots, however you want to categorize it. Storm says, I've always wanted to try pottery. I think you should. I think you should. Why not? Nothing wrong with it. It's a healthy thing to do. Happily, yes, Gail, happily married. Of course, yeah. Oh, I'm psyched. I mean, she's my everything. That's for sure. Really don't know how I would conduct anything in life without her at this point. We've had such good times together. Nothing but love. Nothing but love for her. Vegemite, you love or hate it. How do we get on the Vegemite today? Honestly, can't describe the taste. I thought you said you didn't have it. Or was it somebody else that asked? Was it Mud that asked? Dang, that is smooth, Bush said. Hey, thanks. Yeah. The pots end up being smooth. I have a bit of a... I am my own quality control, so... If it's not clean and smooth, then it will be fixed. That's the way to do it. I've got that pot in the... Yeah, Tom, I've been called that many times. I can make a very wide hat, like a 10-gallon a 10-gallon hat for you, made out of clay. Don said hi. How's it going, Don? Welcome to you. Dennis said hi. Welcome to you, Dennis. Laxmi said hi. How's it going? Don said, I would love to be able to do that. I think you should try. I think you would be able to. If you give it enough practice, everybody can do it. If you want to try it, try it. I would suggest a class, or that way you don't have to invest heavily into the whole thing to try. Yeah, take a class. I don't know if there's classes in your area, but I hear that Google is free. That's what I've heard from a friend of mine that lives in Canada. Fresh Cup of Joel says, I'm more into veggie. Sorry, I can't. I'm busy. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm a bit busy. Ronald said hi. How's it going, Ronald? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. Welcome to everybody that's watching. This is my favorite live now. This is your favorite live now. All right, cool. I hope I don't let you down. Because sometimes it gets a little crazy in here. So, sorry about that if it does. Don says, how long have you been doing this? I've been doing it my whole life. My dad is a potter. He's still making pots at 74 years old. He had me on the wheel at like 2 years old. I know, here comes Joel with the joke. Ha ha ha. There I am, 2 years old, making pots. Nothing's really changed, right? That was yesterday, by the way. I grew up quick. Let's see. I took pottery in high school, Tom says. The teacher was starring the chicks. Best class in 7 years of high school. Well, there you go. However you look at things. I'm glad you learned a lot. Yeah, it's tough because my dad had that picture as a postcard in the shop. So when I was young, That was embarrassing to see. Now I don't really care. You guys can make fun of it, do whatever. Have at it. I make fun of it. I make fun of it all the time. I was making fun of it with my friend Fresh Cup of Joel, who's in the chat, because my dad obviously didn't care, but there's no splash pan. The apron probably looks like it's tied in the front, so I could have got wrapped up in the wheel, like sucked in. The 80s. Tanya said hi. Welcome to you. One joke to roll them all. I'm reading a joke right now. What's your name, Joel? Manu said hi. I'm gonna butcher everybody's name, so just get used to it. I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. I apologize. The goat said hi. The goat's here, guys. The greatest of all time. Or are you an animal? Welcome to you. Tom says the good old days of Nike pumps. Nike pumps and New Kids on the Block shoelaces. I'm watching kids get beat up for it. Oh man. It's the first thing that came in my mind. Yeah, dude, I don't think that's going to be a wise decision for you to wear New Kids on the Block shoelaces. Another name I'm going to totally butcher, so I'm not even going to try, but hello. Syed says hello too. I can pronounce that one. How are you? Welcome to you. Thank you for popping in today, everybody. I am a flower pot maker. I'm a potter, a potter. And if you like what you're seeing, hit subscribe. Ugh. I go live often, usually on weekdays. Once in a while on weekends. When I can. I also make long form videos and shorts, all that stuff, so. I don't really make too many pants, but I make shorts. Little car crash sound. Insert car crash sound, right, Joel? Probably should. Jade said hi. How's it going? Gift giving must be so easy. Oh, that gets old quick. You can't do that. You can only do it like once. Because then somebody's like, dude, you do this for a living. You make these, like, yeah. You could do it a couple times. But I tend to definitely don't do that. I mean, yeah. I mean, especially for people that know me, they're just like, yeah, dude, you make pots. Like, who cares? I made you something. You have to keep, and that might last like thousands of years. We'll trace civilization from it. In like 20,000 years from now. Mud says 420 people haven't liked. Rude. Hey, 144 have. They don't need to. If they don't like what they see, they don't have to hit like. But if you do, you do. I appreciate it. If I'm missing anybody's chat, I'm sorry. I just type it again and I'll get to it. Jade says, hello, man. What's up, Jade? How are you? Tanwar said hi. Sorry if I'm going to say names I can pronounce. So, welcome to all of you. Storm, I love how quickly you can make flower pots. If I try to, it would take me all day. No, you get there. Just do a few thousand of them. You'll get it. It's not a big deal. You'll get there. Just try it. Anybody that's interested in trying, I think you should try it. That's what I say. Watching for this long, they like it. Maybe Mud. I don't know. Said hi. Crazy says, are you married? I am very married, yes. To the love of my wife. Love of my life. My wife. Love of my wife. That's hilarious. What an idiot. Edgar says hi. Mud is answering for me. Yes. Yes, I am. Happily married. She's my best friend. What's decent price for a wheel? Well, there's all different ones. Actually, I reviewed a couple of wheels that were sent to me that were very budget friendly, let's say. And those wheels that were sent to me by Vivor were $100 and $150. The wheel I'm on right now was probably, when I bought it was $700. Now it's about $2,000. Actually, now I talked to a guy the other day. It's literally, these Shimpos are up into the 3,000 because of all the stuff that's going on. So yeah, they're expensive at the moment. So I was pretty shocked by hearing that from a distributor yesterday. So yeah, they're expensive. I have two of these. I have one, I bought the one over there that I use for red when, I don't know, back in 99. And then this one in 2007, I was gifted it when I appeared on the Martha Stewart show. So Shimpo was kind enough to send me a free wheel when I went on the show. That was fun. It was an honor to get a tool that can last you the rest of your life as a gift. That was awesome. If I'm missing stuff, I'm so sorry, guys. Looks like blank twice if you need help. What about 3 times, Mud? Mental help? Is that what you mean? James says, it's my first time on a live chat. Nice! I'm glad I'm your first. And welcome to you, James. Hey, I hate to bother you like this, but it's just not going to stop today. No, you didn't. You're thinking of another man. Hello to you. Welcome to all the said highs. Shouldn't it says hi? I guess it's past tense, said hi. What do I know? I have the vernacular of a woodchuck. Figure it would say says hi, like it's in the present. If that's even proper English. Hey, clever people, not easy. How long have you been a potter? I've been, Jan, I've been a potter professionally since full-time since 99. I sold my first pots in 96, and I've made pots since I was a child. So however you want to determine being a potter. If it's just somebody that makes pots often, then I've been a potter for pretty much my whole life. I was born in the clay. I was molded by it. Mr. Wayne, he was born in the clay. He was molded by it. Lord, you're back doing that? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Susie said hi. I got a lot of said hi's here. Hello to you guys. How did you rate the cheaper wheel? I thought it was decent, you know, for a $100 wheel. I was surprised by it. I don't know how long it will last, but for $100 to be able to get involved with pottery, and like I just told you before, it's quite an investment. So to try it out, I mean, some people spend that easily on a dinner. So I don't know. I thought it was okay. There's a lot of said highs in here, so I'm just going to say it. Hello to everybody. All the said highs that popped in. Welcome to Dizzy says, yo, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you. What was your first project? I did a lumpy ashtray years ago. My first project? Literally the first pot I have was when I was 1 year old. It's just a round piece with a hole in it. Functionality wise, utilitarian wise, couldn't do anything with it aside from maybe putting a candle in it. So that was my first piece. And I have 2 of them from that day. Had 2 of them. I gave one of them to Martha Stewart when I was on her show as a gift, because she's a friend and she had me on the show. So I said, here, this is for you. Kind of a kiss-ass thing to do, but if anybody deserves to have it, it's her, because all the support that she's given me throughout the years. So she's got it, and I have another one of the same. It was a high fire glazed with a cobalt glaze. Christopher says, do you teach your family? If not, I think you should. Yeah, my niece. I've given. I don't like teach like you need to do it this way or that way. I've helped her learn a bit, and she's a very quick learner, and she's made a batch of pots. So, but yeah, as far as teaching overall, I do a show or a teaching event once a year. Out on Cape Cod with my father. This will be the 2nd year coming up, and that's fun to do. I had a blast last time, so looking forward to doing that again. Dizzy said, remember me? Sure do. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, do you think you could tour the room set up at some point? Maybe at the end. I gotta make a lot of pots today. So, but I have a bunch of, I have other videos you can check out that have the tour of the showroom, the tour. Do I have one of down here? Probably not. But yeah, if you pop in here often, you'll see it at some point. Maybe at the end if I get a chance. Hey Jeremy, how's it going? Long time no see ya. Hope you're doing well, Jeremy. Fresh Cup of Joel's is back on the wheel tomorrow finally. All right, man. Looking forward to it. Glad to hear you're gonna be making some pots again. You have to take it slow, right? Don't just go for. I think you should start with a 10-pound pot. Hello to you. Welcome to you. I'm gonna say your name wrong. Mina. Slay Girl Slay says hi. How's it going? Welcome to you. Thanks for popping in. GM said hi. How's it going? Oh, Lord. Lord, you think I could do that for a nominal fee? If you send a $1 million super chat and a picture, you can send the picture to go F yourself at AOL.com. Christopher says, okay, later, Christopher. Take care. Hayden's World said hi. How's it going? Welcome to you. 10. I was gonna plop the whole box and clean anyway. You should do that. You should do that. I think it's time. There will be a time when you might be forced into it by one of your friends. You never know. 6 months of the year is gone. Does that feel faster to you? Every year feels faster, Jeremy. Yeah, for sure. So I gotta focus on the pot in this move, not the chat. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Dizzy says it's my birthday today. Nice, happy birthday to you. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat for Dizzy. Happy birthday to you. That's about all I know of that song. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Yeah, happy birthday to you. I'm gonna do a Ray Charles. Yeah, happy birthday to you. Cool Kid says, can I be a mod? If for a $1 million super chat. My mods actually pay me to be mods because it's such a privilege for them. Hey, we got some happy birthdays there. Is it a real email? I don't know. I just get a random request in there, bud. Yeah. Is it cold or warm down there? It is. It's warm today. Here, I don't know if that's down or up for where you are. Max out at 500. What is? Lord, I don't want to do any of these things that you're asking. It's you know, pretty strange of you to ask. But it's all right. I'll tell your parents about it when I see them next. Let's see, Farley. Farley said, hi, how's it going? Welcome to you. How are you? What, unless you mean multiple 500 supers, yeah. Sorry, I'm listening to you. Yeah, you had your fun. I did too. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well today, man. Always a pleasure to see you, passerby. Shout out to passerby. Dizzy said, I'm in New York and it's summer and so warm. Yeah. I'm up in Connecticut and it's warm today. Yesterday wasn't all that warm. I guess it was. It's warm. Warmer than it has been. That is for sure. Yahoo says, cool. Cool. Thanks. Hope you're doing well, Yahoo. Welcome to you. Guys, we got 6 of those done, so we're going to move on to a different shape. Let me show you what I've been doing here anyway. So that's the rim. Can you even see it? There you go. That's what it looks like. All right. The first 25 pounds done. On to the next. Sorry guys, I just gotta get another piece of clay ready. All right, we can go. So I need to put this tool off to the side. I'm gonna go with a roped rim style for the next ones. I think I need those at the shop, you know. You know what, I'm not gonna use that. Let's do a basket weave. How about that? Let's do a few of those. That's the cool thing about having, you know, doing retail stuff. I could just bring pots that I like down there. Random stuff every time. A lot of said highs in here. Welcome to you. Some names I cannot pronounce, but welcome to you. Appreciate you being here. Shuriken Zone, what's going on? Not too much. Actually, no, it's been pretty busy, Shuriken Zone. It's definitely been busy. But yeah, hope you're doing well today, Shuriken Zone. said, what are you doing? I am making flower pots, because that's what I do for a living. What are you doing? Hanging out? Hope you're having a good day. Actually, I hope all of you are having a good day. And thank you guys so much for the 248 likes already. It's very kind of you. It's very kind of you to do that. Yeah, let's do like a 3-pack of these. So this will be like a basically a full pot, just a basic English style flower pot. And then I'm going to add a basket weave design to it. Let's see that. I'm missing so much chat. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, bro, I need cake like that. Let's see. Say hello. All right, answered that. Sorry, I'm doing well indeed. All right, Shurkenzo, nice. Samir said hi. How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just working. Just like a working man do. Let's go with a line down toward the bottom at least. Make it a little different. I like the line toward the bottom sometimes. Kind of gives something else to look at. So this will be a basket weave design. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll show it to you when I'm done. Live stream says howdy doody, bud. Howdy doody to you. Hope you're doing well, live stream. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Have you been busy? How's work and all that stuff? Tell me everything. How's work? How's your mom? How's your dad? How's life? What did you eat yesterday? Tell me everything. No, hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Elbeck said hi. Peter said hi. Welcome to it. Deb, do you add a drain hole to the pot later? No, first thing I do is add a drain hole. Welcome to you, Deb. Nice to see you in here as always. Yeah, after centering the piece, the first thing I do is go all the way down to the bottom, create a drainage hole, lift up, pull out, and create the base. It actually makes it easier to judge how thick the bottom of the pot is by doing it that way. I mean, you get used to doing it anyway, but it just makes it easier that way. So I don't know if you guys can see that basket weave, but that's the way it looks. There you go. Deb says also happy Friday. All is well with mom. It's good. Dad is me. Nice to see you live. Appreciate you, man. We all know what Joel ate yesterday. By furnace. What? What I missed? I don't even know. I'm missing people today, guys. It just, if I miss if you have a question or something, just type it again. Because I'm going to miss it. I'm a little slow. Might be fast at making pots, but fast at making pots, reading chat, and then seeing if it's okay to read out loud. A little bit slow on that take, so I'm trying, guys. What do you give me, like, out of one out of 10? What do I got going on today? Maybe like a 4. You could be the judge. Let me know. Let me know in the chat below. John Paul, I love pottery. Nice, John Paul. Thanks for tuning in. Nicola, welcome to you. Don't know what you said. I'm sorry, I'm only speak English and read English. And I'm limited at that. Live stream says, likewise, brother. All right, man. Mud said hi. I was trying to figure out that cryptic furnace reference myself. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sure I'll get it. Might take me a day. Could mean he's in my garage taking my new kiln. Because I got a new kiln yesterday, guys. Big news at Pottery. A new Scott KM 1227 single phase with a digital readout. A new digital thing, which who knows? I'm so used to the old ones. The thing actually has Wi-Fi, so I hook it up to an app, and I could just lay there in bed and look over and be like, oh, my kiln is at 600 degrees. I don't even want to do that. I'm not even going to set it up because I'm always home when I fire, so. But it is possible to do it. And let me pull out whatever chunker is in this. Let's put that right there. Sorry, guys. A little piece of in there. A little piece of bleep. Thank you guys for the 281 likes already today. I haven't even hit an hour and you guys are maxing it out. I don't know if I've ever had 281. I think maybe once. Could be another record. Another record pottery party day. So pass this on to everybody. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people in here. How about that? So if every one of you sends this off to at least one person, and then they do the same. The furnace turned on. I said, hi, furnace. And when it shut off, I said, bye, furnace. Hold the applause. I know. It's genius. 3 in the morning, I'll come to you. Yeah. All right. See, I've got a lot of... Regina said hi. John said hi. Welcome to you. No bad. Oh, really? Joel, thanks for telling us. I was thinking about it. Yeah, he can let... he's a long form. He can do the long form and let it go for weeks. If he wanted to. That's how I do some jokes. And they call me weeks later and go, ow, I just got what you meant. Riddle me this, Joel. Adirondack, welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. We're acquiring and headed back to the newest. Yikes! You get what kind of Laguna clay did you get? You get the B mix. You know that B mix stands for butts. That's the guy's last name. So it stands for butts. So that's why they just refer to it as B mix. I haven't thrown Laguna clay in a year. I threw some up in when I was teaching at Castle Hill assignment for the arts in Truro, Massachusetts. Truro, Massachusetts. Wow. Nothing worse than not being able to speak correctly. Maria said, hi, how's it going? No Bad said, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. You gotta watch out for jokers who are willing to play the long game. Yeah, I'm willing to play the long game. That's the thing. I play a very long game jokes. My dad played he only played first time I had it happen to me, I think I was probably 4 or 5 years old. We were in a restaurant nearby, and my dad said, hey, go say hi to that lady over there. That's Angela Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote. So my brother and I walked over and said, hi, nice to meet you. And the older lady said, nice to meet you too. And then we were like, hope you have a good day. And my dad didn't tell me until that evening or so. So that was a mildly long joke. It was pretty good though. Let's see, Maria's. Oh, I got you. Adirondack said, I got 3 boxes of ragu and a box of butt mix. There you go. Nice. So you got 200 pounds of clay in the car. You got... riddle me this, mud? I'll pretend like I don't know what I'm talking about. Shirkin someone says, you said, Beavis Shuriken. That's his real name. I think you just might have given yourself a nickety name, man. From now on, I dubbed the Beavis. Sunset. Hey, what's up? How are you? Nice to see you. Hey, thanks for the kind comment, Sunset. Always nice to see you in here. Hope you're doing well. Have you been able to make some pots yet, or what? What's going on with you? You able to make some pots? I hope so. Hope everything's going well for you, Sunset. Always a pleasure to see you in here. Nice job. Says no bad. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for the nice comments there. 304 likes, guys. Woohoo! That might be a record. That just might be. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track. But the idea that 300 people said they like this, or 307 people, is that's very kind of you. So out of the 40,000 people or something that's probably going to watch this today, only 300 were like, yeah, I guess I like it. Oh, you got the music reference, but you're going to pretend you didn't. I mean, riddle me this. Nope, not yet. Oh no, money is tough as usual and trying to get clay. No, I hear you. I mean, clay can be expensive. Making pots can be an expensive hobby. So it'll work out soon. Sunset, you'll get some clay, get back to it. That looks pretty cool. Beavis Shuriken says, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it has a nice ring to it. Beavis. Sir Beavis Shuriken of the Shuriken Zone Knighted Beavis Shuriken. Now imagine if they all were standing in a room with you. I'm imagining if every 300 or 400 whatever people are standing in my basement making pots with me. You're all naked. Ugh. Oh God. I'm so nervous. Oh. What am I doing? It's a live stream. Imagine there's no people watching. It's kind of easy if you try. Possessions? No possessions. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you're still metal, man. What? The metal? It's rusted? Holy rusted metal, Batman. Bam, poo, pow. It's not rust. And why are you wearing hockey pants? Why are you wearing hockey pants, Mud? That's the difference between you and me. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Is that what you think you are, Mud? In an octopus's garden. Passerby says, what's in the fridge? Dude, shut the front door. Sunset Pottery says, Ben, are you self-taught? Kinda, yeah. My dad let me kind of learn from osmosis, but he's a potter, so I was able to have access to clay and all that stuff. So I kind of learned. I learned from watching. He did not train me as a traditional apprentice. He let me go, and as we say, I kind of learned through osmosis and through just doing it. Because he didn't want me to. I don't know. I think he wanted me to like it, so he lured me in. Let's say. And he did a good job of it. But I learned a lot from him for sure. Let's see. Elaine retracted a message. No idea what you retracted, but all right, cool. That's the one with Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Oh yeah. Oh, that's my favorite Batman movie. Oh my God. Yeah, I never was a fan of that one, to be honest with you. What was the one before? Or is that the one? Yeah. Is that the one with the Seal song? Kissed by a Rose? I mean, they did so cool. Tim Burton was like killing it with the first two. And then, yeah. I like the Christian Bale ones, though. I do like those. His voice had a bit of a slur to it. It was like dark. It's not just dark, it's slur. If you add in a bit of a slur, then you get the Christian Bale. Wow, guys, 344 likes. I'm gonna faint out of excitement. If I was in your basement, I'd probably be throwing things. Well, that is what you do. You throw weapons, right? You just throw objects. I throw things all the time. I throw pots, man. I throw pots, Beavis. I'm just picturing. Now I'm picturing Beavis in a kilt throwing stars at people. Do I have that right? Do I have that right, Beavis? Vincenzo, hello to you. I know a Vincenzo. Very Italian name. Nice to see you in here. Oh, so basically you're saying you're a natural at it? No, it's not. No, he had me going like making a lot of stuff. So what would happen is I started with making like very small things. I mean, well, yeah. I don't know, Sunset. There you go. That's me at 2 making. So, but I really didn't take it seriously until high school. And at that point, I started making 1 pound pots. And every time I'd make one, we'd look at it and say, that's good. That one's crap, whatever. And we break every single one down and throw it back into the clay mixer and then back through the pug. I just keep doing that. So that actually helped me. I don't know if he intended it, but it helped me rid of the attachment to whatever I made. Idea. So, and I just did that thousands of times. Not everybody has those tools to be able to do that, so that was cool. What? Yeah, I know you said, yeah. There you go. It'd been kind of cool to see, what's his name? Like Robin Williams is the Riddler. Johnny Depp, that would be actually Johnny Depp would be a real good Riddler. I don't know. Just popping in random actors into my brain. Thinking who would be a good Riddler. I know you don't. Oh yeah, Beheads. Sorry, Beavis. I get mixed up. Shuriken, or rather like nails. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw your short with the really long nails. Did you make those nails? Did you make those shurikens? I guess they're called. Single point stars more like Hollywood. Yeah, I know. I was making a joke. But the nails that you're using, or I guess are those called the shurikens? Did you forge them? That'd be pretty cool if you forged them. Cool either way that you're doing that. I've never thrown those before. We used to have throwing knives, of course, when we were younger. Actually, I still have one. Do I have it here? Used to be. Hang on a sec. No, I think it's in the jam room. It's in my packing room. I have a throwing knife from when I was young. Lena, I don't know what you wrote, but welcome to you. Olivia said hi. Hello, Olivia. Welcome to you. 352 likes. Sheesh. Thank you, guys. Bill Skarsgård. Who's that? I don't know that actor. Mud. I don't know. What movie or show was he in? You wouldn't want somebody that overacted it like Jim Carrey. He kind of downplayed it. And I think I only watched part of the newer Batman with what's that kid's name from that vampire movie? Pattinson, is it? I didn't watch that all the way through. It was like a goth Batman. Maybe it was good and I missed out. And I need to rewatch it. First cup of Joel, you would be a good Riddler. And for the audition, you would just have to show them your type. Yeah. You know what I need to do? Hang on, guys. I know what I need to do here. Hang on 1 second here. Let's see. Okay. Let me just move this here, move that there. Okay. So let me read that again. I'm not doing it again. Yeah. You would be a good, Fresh Cup of Joel says you'd be a good Riddler for the audition. All you would have to do is show him your texts. As I read that, like the great Canadian Norm Macdonald. Bill played it recently. I have a friend who makes all my stuff. Oh, cool, Beavis, that's awesome. But did I forge my original set? Oh, but you did you forged your. That's awesome. That's cool. That makes it a whole. Yeah. That makes it even cooler that you forged your first set. That's really cool, man. Mud says Bill he played the recent It. I didn't watch that. Well, I know the original, but did they change it enough? Or did they do like the same exact thing with new actors, like frame by frame? I watched the more recent Pet Sematary, and I was so mad through that whole movie. Probably wasn't fun to watch that with. I know I wasn't fun to watch that with. He wasn't bad. He was good. Okay, cool. Ricardo said, "Hi, how's it going? Learning to throw pots. Hey, how's it going? Can't stay long. Just wanted to say congratulations on hitting 5. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Learning to throw pots. Hope you're doing well. How's everything going for you? I know you can't stay long, but I appreciate your kindness. So, hope everything's going well for you. Sorry I haven't been able to tune into your lives lately. I've been a bit busy being Ben. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, and the channel hit 1 million views, the same live, which was cool. So 1 million views and 5K subs. I don't know if that's good math or not. But it was cool to be. Hi, I'm interested in your life. Cool, I make pots. That's what I do. Monica said, hey, how's it going, Monica? Welcome to you. Well, Bill is just a great guy. He terrified everyone on set. Oh, that's cool. So he stayed in character the whole time, did he? What's the method? The acting method on that? Is that the Stronkowski or... What am I talking about? I don't know. You guys tell me. My hands are covered in clay. I can't look it up. Mia, is that it? Mia said I love that. Nice. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, different design here. We're gonna go with, yeah. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, that's my answer to that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to watch. I didn't watch it there, Mud. I'll have to rewatch it. Never apologize for not coming to my channel. I get nervous when other podcasts. I don't get nervous. We're just human beings. There's nothing judgmental or anything going on. It's actually fun for me to watch somebody that is learning, because I don't really remember that. I was a child when I learned, like when I got to a specific point. So it's actually really fun. That's why I really enjoy watching Joel's stuff too. It just, I didn't get that. I don't have those memories. I have some. I mean, I remember when I threw my first like 10-pound pot. I think it was like 14 or something. And I did that so I could be able to throw a proper 6-pound pot. So my 10-pound pot was heavy. And then I went back to 6 pounds. I remember that. But yeah, a lot of learning. I mean, I do remember throwing when I was really young. I remember that photo of me being taken because that was really weird. Some guy just stopped by the shop and said, "Can I take a picture of your kid?" And my parents were like, yeah. And then luckily the guy came back and gave the picture to them. So I remember being like, and that's probably why they got me like focused, because I was like looking down, and there is one of me looking up with a smile. Actually, he must have said something funny. And he got a smile out of me. So there's another version of that photo with me actually laughing. Let's see. Learning to throw pot. What does your dad remember about teaching you to throw? I'd have to ask him. He probably just put me on the wheel and walked away, and then came back. He always said, "Let the wheel do the work. He'll figure it out. Let the clay teach you." So just doing it was kind of like the thing. So, I mean, I'm sure he gave advice on like, you know, how to pull up walls and this and that. At a very young age, I just don't remember all of that. So I'll ask him. You know what? Good point. That's a good question. I'll ask him. Monica says, "I gotta say that never gets old." Nice, Monica. We can hang out. I make a lot of pots. So been trying to go live during the week. During, I don't know, at least one shift. So yeah, I don't have a scheduled time for these lives, but you never know. I might be able to figure that out someday. It's really hard. There's a lot more to doing pottery than just making these things. I mean, a lot more. 377 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Mud, have you made a glug jug before? A glug jug? I made jugs. Yeah, I made jugs. I love when it smooths out the shape. Oh, with the rib. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite part as well. It's kind of like when people come into the shop and they watch, that is the part where everybody goes, "Ooh." And you're like, "Yeah, I just do this all the time." But it is kind of the moment. It's kind of like a non-stop repetitive thing that always happens when you are demonstrating for people in person. That's the noise that comes out. So here's the other design I'm doing. I call that the Woodville, because that's the town that my dad had his first store in, and I came up with that design in that town, in that shop. Over 28 years ago, been making that same style pot. Pretty crazy. You start thinking about all that stuff. It's like, man, that's a long time for doing that. All right. It's water break for safety. Hey, there he is. We got a perfect one. Learning about shuriken. What was it? So my dad's in the chat. So learning to throw pots. My dad is in the chat right below your comment. He says, nice looking new kiln. Yeah, got a new kiln yesterday, everybody. I'm totally psyched. It's got a digital readout. So, Father, welcome to you. Learning to throw pots wanted to know, what does your dad remember about teaching you to throw? So, it's going to take him a while to type. What does he remember? Like, more specifically, like at this age. Like, what do you remember about that, aside from the creepy guy coming in and taking that photo? Sean Peterson, you're old. No, you are. Monica says, I love this. How much do one of those run? About $40. When was the last time you hydrated? I just stopped to hydrate. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you. Good point. I stopped to literally hydrate. Mud says, Guy Wolff, hello. Thanks for making us a Ben. I don't know if he'll say welcome to that. We'll see. I'm going to use the microphone. I didn't show him how to throw. He just started doing it. There you go. You mean about the creepy guy that took the picture? Yeah. So there's your answer. I kind of said that, learning to throw pots. That's kind of what I thought he would say. Because he did just let me kind of go. He didn't train me like a traditional apprentice or anything like that. He just kind of wanted me to make pots. So he lured me in by letting me get a liking for it. Thank you so much, Dad, for, luring me into this ever so amazing business and life. No, I'm actually being serious. Thank you, man. Always appreciate you, Pops. I think that was his mother's job. That picture is gold. Yeah. Well, my dad has it like as a postcard at the shop. It literally is a postcard. Look at this. I got clay all over this one because. And on the back, it has Wolff Pottery. It actually has Woodville. Woodville. That's all it is. My dad opened up his shop in 2008 in Bantam, Connecticut. So that postcard is old. And it's got a lot of clay on it. Actually, we've had some questions about that picture, Dad, while you're here. So in that picture, there's no splash pan, and it looks like my apron is tied to the front. Did you want me to get sucked into the wheel and get my bottom torso ripped off? A lot of us would like to know here in the chat. The picture is perfect. You didn't think it was. Actually, the guy who came in, I think he might have been a professional. Guy, you carried him along before his mother did. Wow. Are you saying I was in his daddy bag? Wow, Mud. Learning to throw pots. It must just be in y'all's DNA. I have to go. Y'all, my mama is here. You'll have an awesome day. You too, learn to throw pots. Always appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And say hi to Mama learning to throw pots. She'll be like, who said hi? That's Father says you are so welcome. It's the least you can do. That's what I figured you were right. It's the least I could do. Oh yeah, there you go. Passerby threw out learning to throw pots channel link if you're looking for somebody to watch that is learning to throw pots and kind of live streaming a lot of their learning experience, similar to what Fresh Cup of Joel is doing. Live streaming what they're learning while they're learning it. It's pretty cool to watch. Monica with the crying face. Did I make you cry? Oh no, there's laughter. Can I see the pot that you are most proud of? I don't look at pots that way. Like I don't have like I'm most proud of anything. I just make them. That was one of the things my dad was very good at teaching me, and I don't know if he meant to teach me this, but like I said, making pots, breaking them down, saying this one's good, that one's bad, and we broke them down, put them into the clay mixer, back through the pug, and reuse the clay again to throw them, got me to understand that. It got me in a way, and I don't know if he was intending this, but it got me in a way to let go of any attachments to any single piece. So honestly, there isn't one pot that I am most proud of. As long as it's good enough and it's to my quality control standards, it goes out for sale. So I take as most, I don't know if it's pride, but I take the most honor in making every piece to the best of my ability. So if I see one that is not up to my own standards, I smash it. And I also smash my face into pots. When I hit 5,000 subs like I did the other day. Which I don't know if any of you guys were here. If you weren't, you missed it. I made it into a short though. So 5,000 people subscribed and 1 million views. All in the same stream. So that's what we hit anyway. That didn't happen in one stream. It happened in two. Okay. Hey, it's 1983. My dad says, hey, it's 1983. Anything goes. Doom, anything goes. Isn't that the song that the chick from Temple of Doom was singing in the beginning? The heck was her name? It wasn't Kim Cattrall, but it looked like her. Anything goes. And then all that stuff happens. Am I wrong? Come on, somebody tell me right or wrong. 400 likes, guys. Thanks so much. That's definitely a record for the likes. That's awesome. I think I hit the record too for, at one point there's 560 people or maybe 600 people in here today at one point. So that's cool. You guys pass this along to everybody. Pass it along. We're making this a pottery party. That's a shameful plug. If you guys pass this to somebody, maybe somebody else will like it. Ugh. Yeah, let's get a boo on that one. Ugh. Monica, all my lantern is the highlight of my morning. That is pretty good. That's a song too. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that's Oh Atlanta. Whoops. Who is someone that always wanted to be the best person? Wait a minute. Who is someone that has always wanted to be the best person you could be? Whenever they're, I'm sure they're very proud of how far you've come. Oh. I don't know. Proud would kind of signify that they had something to do with it. Who knows? That was a joke. Another horrible one. Should we get a car? Car crash. Car crash of a joke incoming. Mud says, be right back, Pastor Mike. No problem, Mud. I thought you wrote nope, Mud. Dad said, we didn't throw them away after they got good enough to sell. I know. You kept some. and fired them. And I thought they were going back into the, I literally thought they were going back into the pug or to the clay mixer, and he kept them. And then I think it was the next weekend I showed up, he had money for me, and he said that my pot sold. So he probably realized that that $200 or whatever you handed me that day was more than I made in the 40 hours I was milking cows. So that is when the light bulb went off a little bit, going, oh my God, people would actually be interested in purchasing these. So, yeah. All right, so I'm missing chat. Leopoldo said hi, welcome to. I'm going to butcher everybody's names. Patel said hi. Bahamba, I don't know how to pronounce your name, said hi, welcome to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bonjour. Gerard said hello. Sorry I only speak English though. I understand that though. Welcome to you. Polite Shavers said hi. Welcome to you. Did you just, Gerard, you just say hi to yourself? If you'll forgive me for being crass, I wish it is. Kate Capshaw wishes she could hack as well as control wishes she could. All right, thank you for looking that up. But do you see the resemblance? You could see why my brain had those two people close with each other. Beavis, Shuriken. Sorry, you've dubbed yourself Beavis, whether you like it or not. Jessica Jones says hi. Welcome to you, Jessica Jones. Monica, okay, my phone is being sketchy. Have to get ready for my day. I keep getting sucked into the chat. Well, thanks so much, Monica. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you stopping in. And here we go with that was just an air bubble. It's because I'm using two different consistencies of clay at the moment, which is not very smart to do, to be honest with you, because I didn't wedge it properly. I just slammed it together and went for it. So whatever happens, happens. All right. Robbie said hi. Hello to you. But I can see where you're going with the comparison. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Sounds good, man. Because I got those two confused. I don't know why I got them confused, but there was just visually something similar. But the one that's in... Oh, wait a minute. So the one that is in Temple of Doom was also the girl in Big Trouble in Little China. Do I have that correct? With good old Jack Butler. Is it Jack Butler? Yeah. Like Jack Butler always says, I never drive as fast as I can see. Dark and stormy night. Oh man, if I have that wrong. I know Jack Butler was also the name of Steve Vai in Crossroads, so. Uh-oh, might be getting confused here. Thanks, man. You too. Have a good one. Yes, later, Monica. Take care. I'm going to test to see if the machines will allow me to just type in. Yeah. I'm sure it will allow you to write butthead. You might have to space the word out. I don't know. Like, is that such a mean thing to say at this point? since there's such a fascination going on. No, Big Trouble in Little China was Kim Cattrall and with Jack Burton. Ah, my God, okay. So that's where my confusion is, because she looked a lot like. That's it. That's what confused me. Okay, thank you, Jack Burton. Like Jack Burton always says, you can't drive it. I never drive as fast as I can see. I remember Egg Shen. That says I'm making 24 bowls today. Gotta go. Great to see many people here having fun. Ben, I'll talk to you soon about kiln number C. Rusty. Negative 63. Okay, riddle me this. Yeah. So, right. I know you needed a kiln lid for kiln A. Kiln C. Oh, it probably has. I would imagine kiln C. You're probably going to need a whole top section and a lid. If that's my guess. Because somebody seems to lean on the edge of their kilns quite often. But yeah, we'll talk soon. Sorry I didn't pick up the phone. I'm live, so I will call you when I'm done, Pops. And great to see you in here today. Hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. And I will see you tomorrow. Though I don't even have enough pots to bring down there again. So it's been a little busy here, man. Took care of what I took this week. I took care of 2 stores. Crazy. Store orders, guys, are usually in the minimum around 100 to 200, sometimes up to 400 or 500 piece orders. So, yeah, there's a lot of them. It didn't let you, Shuriken. Oh, did you take it out? Okay. Pastor Mike took it out on you. That's right. Hey. No? You mess with your buddy. Your buddy's gonna mess with you, huh? Hang on, let me see what I got here. Okay. Now I can keep going with those. Sorry guys, just gotta grab another piece of clay. I think it's the thermocouple isn't. I think that the thermocouple isn't backwards, but yeah, I'll change the thermocouple for you, bud. Sounds good. Man, I can still see the message. I would have no idea. I'm sure you let it through. Oh, really? You'd have no idea? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So Silva said hi. Welcome to you. What? That technology always too smart. Take care. Should we do a challenge, guys? I got 420 likes. I got an idea. Bear with me for 1 minute. Alright, sorry about that. Mud says 420 likes. Passerby says you look how I can't breathe in it. Oink oink. I can't breathe or see. What have you look different? Yeah. I'm changing every day. Fresh Cup of Joe says, honestly, this is what's better. So how's everybody doing today? I was gonna say. Yeah. I can't see. You guys have to tell me if the pot's alright or not. Hang on, I gotta do my hair. Oh, I really can't see now. Yeah. What's up, man? Oh no, I need a haircut. I can't see shit. Alright. Okay. If I pass out, don't worry, guys. Now I got some weird hair in my... Talk about a challenge. I can't see! Ah! Beverly, take it off. I can see the chat. Okay. Now this is a challenge. I'm trying to challenge myself here. See how many people I can scare out of the chat. Let's see here. There's a tool. I'm looking at it like one little eye. I'm breathing out of one little hole. Come on, where is it? There it is. Gonna go from 430 likes to 220 likes. How's everybody going? I'm Miss Piggy's brother. Holy. Oh. I got all this fake hair everywhere. How did the pot come out? It's not that bad, actually. I mean, I was able to see, like I could see like right out of the corner, like a little bit of the chat. It didn't come out that bad. All right. Breathe. No, I couldn't breathe. Hang on, I'm missing it. So much chat here. Take it off, Beverly. I know. Sorry, Beverly. I'm sure good. This has always been a variety show, but today's a special episode. You can suddenly, you can see chat suddenly, but that was, well, no, exactly. So the eye was slanted over there. I've seen the view count go from the 254. Darth Vader voice, right? Yeah, it was kind of a cool mess. Butthead voice would have been even better. Yeah, exactly. Renches Angel, the crying face. I used to do, Jeremy says I used to do coil pots when I took ceramics class. That was fun to do. Nice. I have done a couple coil things. But, no, so this pot should not be judged. You know what? What should we do with this? Because that was such a weird moment. Let's go like that. So that could be kind of, you know what I probably could do is throw or pull a handle, make a basket out of this. That'd be too weird. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like this. Why not? Ben, you could probably throw a decent pot with your feet, and I wouldn't be surprised to learn that you've already did this. No, I have never tried that. But that's for my fans on OnlyFans. That's my other channel. It's called Foot Potter. At Foot Potter. Donate. You have to donate here though, and then over there, I do the stuff. So. Let's see. Passerby actually literally says exactly what I was thinking. Only what? Oh my god, I thought that was a pot. I was amazed. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I wore a very creepy mask. And I made a... So you could probably have like one... I would put 2 herbs in this. Lavender and thyme or something like that. I'm gonna fire that. Why not? Why not? You guys tell me why not. Other than it sucks. All right, back to your normal scheduled programming. Now that I've scared everybody away, obviously. Oh, it's so relaxing, huh? Yeah, actually, did I just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. Let me grab. Oh, this is the clay that I had to break down. There was a pot in the last stream, guys, where I actually had to break it down. I think that was one of the first, aside from my fail at a Christmas tree, that I broke down on a live stream. Actually broke down all year. It was the first pot of the year. That is for sure. First couple of Joel says, no, that wasn't a pot on his face. That's just how he looks. put your piglets in it. Hello to you. I don't know how to say your name. He bowed. I'll bow back at you. That'd be wild if that's how that worked. Actors bow after a play and the entire audience stands up and bows back. Yes! Yes! That is exactly how it should happen. I think you might have started a whole trend. You have no idea. That one comment right there could change the world's future at every play. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That would be so funny if that actually changed the future. Oh, man. I'm thinking I'm going to start doing that. Yeah, no, exactly. Definitely. Let's get some W's in the chat for Joel for that win. I have a beautiful idea. Who knows? It might even happen in other countries. Oh, come on now. I got some fake pig head hair. All right, that thing's going in the garbage. That scared away at least 200 people. That's awesome. That's all I gotta say. It would be. I don't even think it was a prank. Behind Cray looks at Monk. Yeah. First couple Joel says, great prank for sure. I wouldn't even think of it as a prank. Like, I think that could be like a new thing that people will start doing because you wrote that. And then the crowd will, they'll do it again. And then the crowd will do it again. And then they'll go back and forth for the first few times. I mean, the crowd does need credit for sitting through some of it. Good or bad? Oh, we have to get up and clap. Even though I really don't like being here. I didn't like what I saw. Imagine if we had to clap at the end of every single movie we ever saw in a theater. Oh boy, that would be bad. Happy life. How's it going? Welcome to you. Yeah, that's what I was getting at, Mud. Like, I'm wondering if it's a sign of respect back, like if people do that in plays in other countries anyway. And not just here in the West. I wonder if that's a thing. Or if the audience bows first and then... Now that might be the prank. If the audience bowed before the actors did. Mud says, I clap for especially good ones. Yeah. Clap for a movie. No. Joel says, I clap when a plane lands. Dude, I've done that. I've done that. I've actually done that. Have you really done that too? Is that because... Oh my God. You can ask my dad. We both did that. It was pretty funny. People didn't know what we were doing. We were happy to make it. I mean, we're anywhere crazy, like to Galp or to... I can't even say it. We weren't in Honduras where the end of the runway goes down into a cliff. We were in Chicago, I think, O'Hare Airport. And the chat is back up to 200. It may be time to get the mask back on. I'm not scaring anybody else out of here. 840 likes, get the mask. It's going to go back down, guys. YouTube is like, that was too far. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Whatever. Gotta work anyway. Though I really didn't need to end up with a dotted rim basket pot. If that's what you guys see. All right, oh, right, for the bottom of the kiln, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna make some bowl pans. I hate flying and was genuinely happy to be on land again. That's kind of exactly why I did that. That's so funny. I mean, I could deal with it, but the worst was going from here to England, because it was about, I don't know what it had, 6-7 hour flight over the Atlantic. And it was like the middle of the night and everybody was sleeping and I'm wide awake, like pretty much having a panic attack. Am I okay to drink now? I know I'm underage, but... And then they said, yeah, you are, because you're in British waterways or whatever it was. It's like, okay, can I please have anything? These will be perfect for the bottom of the kiln. Very wide bowl pan. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense, MD. I completely understand everything you just said. Yeah. Mud, creepypasta baddies. Yeah, man, I was freaking out when I went to Germany. LOL, convinced the plane I couldn't... Wait a minute. LOL, I was convinced a plane couldn't spend 8 hours in the air with no issues. I know. And depending on where you're seating, where it is, like, you have a window seat and you're just looking at, like, the wing, and you're like, is that gonna... I couldn't sleep at all. Everybody else slept. That was even the creepier part about it, is that everybody was asleep. Except for me. I was sitting there drinking. because I drink alone. Yeah, when I'm on a plane. Boo. I mean, that's a boo. Oh, yeah, that's more ascending. Whoops. Oh, man. Guys, thank you so much for all the 457 likes today. 100% is a record for me. Some people are like, yeah, cool, I've had that. But I never have, and it's awesome of you. And everybody that subscribed today, please don't tell me I hit 10,000 subscribers and I have to smash my face again. That would be ridiculous. Let me see what I got here. Oop. Okay, good. Because that would have been really weird. The last stream, I definitely smashed my face into a pot. And I went a little farther with it than I should have. So this is clay that is really, it's extra soft because a pot I had to break down yesterday, or the day before rather. Yeah, I had to break it down because there was a huge chunk, and what else was in there? One of those zip tie thing, or yeah, not a zip tie, but a whatever, like one of those bread tie things that holds one of the bags off. It was in the clay. So that was a first. And it wasn't my doing, I know that much. Though some of you might say it was. But I know it wasn't. I'm going to keep these very simplistic. I'm not putting anything on them. No design. No nada. Just my name. Just my name. Alright, I'm missing stuff. The sickest I've ever been was in Paris. I yanked all over the marble floor at the Wolff. Is that true, Shuriken? The distress moved my lower GI by the time I had to fly to Rome. Did you really puke at the Wolff? I'm sorry to laugh at your... yeah, no, I'm sorry to laugh at it, but... Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, you could have more. I know, man, right? You couldn't have waterboarded that information out of it. Well, it's always nice being a potter / an armchair psychologist. No shame is a good thing at moments. I mean, you might not want to tell that at that story at like a funeral or in a eulogy that you're reading. So there's one time we went to Paris. This is how I remember him. I was with him, and this is what happened to me. Well, sorry to make this about him, but this is really about me. I'm standing here, so. There are only two kinds of people in the world: those who are honest. I'm actually not even laughing at your farting part of the story. I'm laughing at where you puked. Well, you said the food court. It wasn't in the, right? The food court. floor at the food court. Okay. I don't know why that just popped back into my brain. I thought you. Yeah. Okay. I still think it's funny. We've all had those stories of where we've gotten sick. Deborah said hi. How's it going, Deborah? Yeah, I know the person that sat behind. Fresh Cup of Joel says that's his life. That's his life. Maria said hi. Welcome to you, Maria. Hope you're doing well. Oh, come on. This clay is just going to give me... I knew it was going to give me problems. I mean, yesterday I pulled like almost a golf ball size hard piece out of this clay. It was almost a golf ball size. Which I think is hard clay. I hope it is, because I threw it into my stuff that's going to be reclaimed. Imagine if it was a golf ball. Well, that'll be interesting in the future. If it was clay, then it will be broke down just fine and dandy. I know. Right, passerby. Urbano says, how do you remove the bowl from the spinner? So there's a false bottom right here. So there's a piece of MDF board with two drilled out holes that connect to pins on the metal wheel. And when I'm done, I pick this up and then I let the pot dry, and the pot pops right off. So. And I cut under the pot sometimes with a wire cutter. But that's only for bigger stuff. So. Yeah, see, this one is giving me problems too. That's all right. That's all right. Whatever. Go ahead, give me problems. I have to be a problem fixer. Doing that. No worries. I've laughed about that story many times since. The dispute came up abruptly, and I couldn't even make it to the trash can. Give or take. Yeah. I mean, I figured you'd want it to be a funny story because you shared it. As long as if you were like sharing that story and expecting me not to laugh, then yeah, that would be strange. You did it at the Louvre, and they were filming the Da Vinci Code at that moment. Let's see, most epic was at the Grand Canyon. I was on my hands and knees creeping out the edge. My friend couldn't see me. Really, Mud? That's ridiculous. Storm's back? How's it going, Storm? What? I don't believe it ever happened to me. Well, Reed says almost 500 thumbs up. Yeah, almost 500 likes. Yeah, 478 likes. Yeah, that'd be cool. If we hit 500 likes, guys, that'd be cool. I don't think I know I haven't hit this high before. So hitting 500 would be like the, oh, I know a rounded number. Oh, it's growing. I did scare a lot of people off. Well, I put on like a pig mask and tried to make a pot in it, which I could barely see out of. You could see like out of the slant eye over here, which, you know, that was, I could see a little bit of the chat. So the numbers went from like, I don't know, was it 275 down to like, when I took off my thing, it was like, yeah, there's like 140 people watching. I was like, yeah, they don't want me there. Let's see. I stopped going to movie theaters. Yeah, you did. If Tom was still alive, I'd have him come in the chat and tell you about it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the Grand Canyon would be an epic place for that. I reflectively took off my hat and tried. Joel A says, what are you making? I'm making a bulb pan right now. I made a batch of flower pots that were full in size, so the same height, same width. And this is a bulb pan, so it's about 11 inches width and about 4.5 inches height. And I'll shrink down to about 10 by, I'll shrink down to 10 by 4, so it's probably closer to 5 inches in height. So that's what I'm making. How are you doing? We're actually trying to hit 500 likes today, apparently. That's apparently what's going on here. No idea that was gonna be the case, but I feel honored that so many people came in and liked the stream today. You never know what happens, guys, in these streams, obviously. Sorry for being so unpredictable. And actually, if you guys were upset that I wore a pig mask, I'm blaming that on passerby. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. I just remembered something from when I was a kid. And, yeah, that's what I was laughing at. I don't know. And that's for the win right there. That's legit for the win. You guys are making me laugh today. Thank you to everybody in the chat that's being so respectful and to each other. What? Oh. Alright, I went from really soft clay to me needing to use up this really hard clay. Damn. Alright. Uh-oh, guys, we got a war going on in here. And 491 likes. Thank you guys so much. No idea what you just wrote, but welcome to you. Where everyone can let their proverbial hair down. Yeah, well, I mean, I did let my hair down earlier, didn't I? Literally. My pig hair. Show how you make that mud. All right, I'm gonna, Olga. Everyone deserves to let their hair down shuriken on a Friday. Geez, Joel, I was mining for gold to build a golden dome over your sphere. For free. Oh, that's nice you passed by. I don't make... Pastor West said, I don't even have to become a... That was quite the passive-aggressive threat there. For a joke. I think you need to apologize for being so passive-aggressive, passerby. Guys, 5 more likes and we hit 500. That's going to be the record for my lives. I appreciate that. I have no idea what you just wrote, but you said hi, so hello to you. Welcome to you. Sorry, I only speak English, and as you can tell, I'm probably not that great at doing that either. It was quite passer-aggressive. Okay, for the win. That was next level. Next level achieved. And will passerby rebuttal? I love how that is over there. And from down under, it's Budum Tis. Where, what do we say? Budum Psh. So I guess it's a tis, but more of a I don't know how I'd spell that. Actually, I'm an idiot. I need 4 of these for the bottom of the kiln, guys. They're being very, they're very simple. These are very simple to make. The wider the pot, the easier pot it is to make, so. And I'm literally leaving this just like kind of a straight shape. It's got an angle to it. 1 more like and we got 500. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? 1 more like right here. 1 more like, 2 more likes. All right. Random. I just remember that I did a vid with homemade shuriken the other day. I'll tag you in it, butthead, and see if the tag actually works. It probably won't. It might, but is that like you'll mention my name? Is that what you mean by tag? Because in the 80s, tag meant something way different. I'm not into that. I'm a married man. Tis metric for Hey, 502 likes, guys. Thanks so much. That's awesome. I've never been so excited in my life. No, I do appreciate every single one of you. That's huge. That's a record for me. 505 likes. All right, it just keeps going. So I don't know where it's going to stop, but I appreciate it. Thank everyone here. I wish I could hit like on for all of you back at you. But I don't know who you are or your channel. So, but come on with the pig hair. I was wearing a pig mask earlier. It's not actual, well, pigs don't have hair, so we're good. We're good there. And now it's coming up and getting stuck everywhere. God, man. Definitely just Baldric moment after Baldric moment. Making sure I didn't stamp this pot already, because that would be another Baldric moment, which I've done before. Not too long ago, I ended up stamping it twice, so I ended up after stamping it twice saying the heck with it. I stamped it 6 times all the way around the pot. It's just my name and a number, which indicates the poundage of wet clay. 510 likes. Sheesh. You guys are awesome. Maria says, greetings from Brazil. How are you? Welcome to you. Thanks for popping in. Lucky says, my art teacher makes us do ceramics, but he gives us only a week to make what we can. We need beginners. Can you put pieces in the kiln that are not hollow? The problem is the thicker the pot, the more moisture that is in the clay, and that moisture needs a lot of time and a lot of drying to get out of the pot. So the thicker it is, the more chance of the pot exploding, because when water boils, it expands inside of the clay and it blows up the pot. So honestly, you're better off having thin pieces for doing stuff for classes in school. I mean, it is possible to fire those, but you really have to dry it, and it takes a really long time to do it. So, but I understand those classes end up happening so quick that you really don't have a lot of time to spend on crafting something that you feel comfortable with having come out safely. So yeah. Judine said hi. Welcome to. Hardy said hi. How's it going? Welcome to you. Well, Reed, you're about to surpass Rajiv count until you pulled out of. It could be possible. I don't know. You never know. Guys, the last live I did had 46,000 views or something like that. Or was it? Yeah, it was somewhere around there. And then the time before was the same, somewhere around 46,000 views, something like that. This might be a record. I don't know. We'll find out. Not that I really care, but at the end when it says the number, I was always like, whoa. That's cool. So, the numbers, well, you guys were watching. For the ones that were here, when I put on a pig mask and started making a pot, did the numbers just completely plummet? Because I remember when I took the mask off, I was like, oh, okay. Now there's only 100 some people watching. Because at the beginning of the stream, I think we hit close to 600 people at one point. Your pigtails were adorable, Ben. Thanks, Adirondack. That was so nice of you. Yeah, I bet, All right, 1 minute. 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 1 I'm from '84, and that term must have fallen out of use before my time. But yes, I'll add your username to the description. Did it really fall out? I don't think it did. Tag was something different in the '80s. William Garrett said hi. How are you? Welcome to you. Devontae said hi. Mercedes said hi. Lucky said hi. What's up? Or Lucky said thank you. Rather, sorry. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to you guys. Thank you for popping in. Landing on this while you're scrolling through shorts or the live streams. Clay's getting mucky. What happens when you make a lot of pots? It starts to get thick. Never aware of that euphemism. Tag just meant to do a graffiti in my day. Huh. Do you know what I'm referencing? Do I need to use it in a sentence? It is amazing how some words, all this stuff has changed from back in my day. Like acronyms. That one's the one that always gets me. The laugh out loud. Yeah, that was lots of love when I was a kid. So when I first got my first smartphone, I got a text from a buddy that said that, I was pretty shocked. I wrote lots of love, dude. What? No, you idiot. Means laugh out loud. Well, hey, my whole life it meant something else. It meant leg of lamb for Canadians. I was never aware of that. I have no idea. We made it sound unsavory. Yes. So it is kind of like, bro, did you tag that? Faye says hi. How's it going? Oh, confused me also initially. Okay, so it wasn't just me. I mean, I didn't know if it was a New England thing or if it was just like all across the board. But yeah, that definitely was a yeah. It sometimes it still does because I'm easily confused. 530, guys, 530 likes. What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is more than a kiln load of pots. This design came out pretty cool. I still think this is a big seller at the shop. So that's the Celtic rim. So I'm glad I have a batch of those. I think I made 4 of these, 4 of the basket rims. Oh no, I made 6 of the, okay, yeah. 6 of the Celtic rim, 4 of the basket rims, 4 of the wood bills. It just has kind of like the dot on the rim. And what do we got left? This is kind of a little. This piece of clay is really soft and really hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wedge this together, smash it together, and make a 1-pound pot to go with something. Oh yes, that's what I was assuming. Yeah, exactly. It switched to hit. Celtic rim, it's a nice one, but yeah, no, Celtic rim is, people are very, they hop on them. And it's funny when people order them on my website, you can tell they're Irish names. So, I don't know. Loads of money. Like today I spent loads of money. That was a Trailer Park Boys reference, Joel. Bubbles said the LOL stood for leg of lamb. I know too much about that show, sorry man. But I guess that's Nova Scotia area. It has nothing to do with Ontario. They don't know what they're talking about over there. Oh, you know what? The dirt. I need to make a 1-pound vase or vase to do another test in that little Vivor kiln that was sent to me. So why don't we do that? So I just closed off the drainage hole. Hopefully that won't crack. Hello to you. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Gonna make a Persian style vase here. This will be good for that test. Actually, I needed to kind of make sure that this wasn't too high, because that kiln is only 6 inches in height. 6x6 and the depth of 5 with that door on it cuts off about 3/4 of an inch because of the fiberglass insulation, the high fire fiberglass insulation. Let's bring this up just a tiny bit. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just, because it's a vase, just put a little extra effort into the cleanliness. Okay. The fluidity of the line is better. It's not the best though. It's not the best I could do. So let's do better. There we go. Okay, I just added you at description in that video. I think it worked. And if your music is psych. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out when I'm done here. When I'm done with this live, I have to pack a bunch of orders, and then what else do I have to do? Or something else. Hopefully I'll remember by the time I'm done. All right, there's a perfect, well, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for the, there's no such thing as a perfect pot, in my opinion. This will be perfect for a test cone 6 firing in that Vibor kiln that they sent me. So. What else should we do to it? I say we clean off and rib a slight amount on the inside. Okay, good enough. Ooh, buddy's barking up there. 541 likes, guys. So yeah, that's just a little buzz. 541. I remember not like, but a few minutes ago saying if we hit 500, that'll be a record. So 541 is now the record. Let's make a 2-pound pot to fit in one of those 4-pound pots in the kiln. That's what we should do. Todd, hey, how's it going? Welcome to you. Welcome, hello from Indonesia. Cool. Well, welcome to you. Todd says looks very relaxing. Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. It can be. I mean, I do it for a living. My body's a bit tense from it. No rush, buddy. Notification will be there. But the more important is that it's a nice little vase. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it'll be fun to use that for the one of my next videos. It's not going to be the next video, but one of my future videos. I have to do a cone 6 firing in a kiln that was sent to me to review. So that could be in there. Little Mosey fan said hi. How's it going? Welcome to you. Muhammad Ali is in here? Wow. One of my heroes. Welcome to you. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like, why do I have like a dotted basket looking pot? You never know. Always unpredictable. Sorry for being unpredictable, guys. I guess that's the way of artists. That's what I am. Unpredictable tradesmen. Unpredictable humans. Human. Let's see. Can you explain the whole cone thing? For those of us who may be pottery noobs, I would just saying. Okay, so yeah. So to tell temperature, mainly in the past, these little pieces of clay were shaped into cones, and the clay itself had different melting points. So every clay had a little bit of a different melting point where it would kind of bend over. So at a specific temperature, the cone would melt off to the side, and different clays will melt off to different, at different temperatures. So there's cone, I think it starts at cone 010 and works its way up to cone 1. So it'd be 010, 09, 08, 07, 06, that's higher. So like 03 is, or 03, 02 is just about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, a little more. I think 02 is like 2007 or 15 maybe. Every chart is a little different as well, so which is funny. I personally, the hottest pots I fire are up to cone 10, which is 2,045 degrees, I believe, or 54. I don't know. Yeah, 45. So anyway, when those cones melt, you know that you're at a specific temperature, and you can leave like a spot in a kiln with all of those cones, and they'll slowly drop the higher you go in temperature, to show that you're getting up to temperature for higher stuff. And then when electric kilns came along, they had a cone sitter kiln, kind of like what Joel has, and it is what Joel has. And you put the cone into a sitter, and when the cone melts, it falls and it drops the thing and shuts it off. So I hope that somewhat explains it. Every cone has a different actual temperature. I don't know if I'm leaving anything out. Getting tired. Getting tired? I was tired all day today. This morning was a bit rough. I do not want to put a 4 on there. I want to put a 2 on there. So hope that helps there, Shurkin. I've learned that why some cone charts are different depending on the manufacturer. Cones will drop at different temps. I was asking the lady at the pottery shop, and that was what she was explaining, which makes no sense to me. Yeah, me either. So like the Scott cone chart is a little different than the L&L, or if you just like type in cone temperature charts. There's all different ones, but they're off by like minuscule. Well, then actually some of them aren't off by minuscule amounts. Some of them are off by like 20 degrees or something, which really can make a big difference. So yeah, I think that was her just bullshitting you, man. Like I don't think she knew the answer and she wanted to pretend like she did or something. But you know, actually, I'm gonna make a. I'm actually gonna sit down and throw, guys. Let's make an incense holder because I want to have one in here for myself. I haven't made myself some in a while. That'll be. I actually see you guys. Henry says hi. Welcome to Henry. Many thanks. Butthead, he's sure cone says. I assume the cones worked vaguely like that, but never knew for sure, and knew nothing of the cone sitter. Was it? Yeah. So, because those cones would melt like that, we've kind of all, as potters, we've all just developed that like at certain temperature, even like electric kilns, it should just say the temperature and shut it off. But you can set the you know, in electric kilns, you could just set it to cone 03 or whatever. So it's just like a reference point for temperatures, even though there are actually no cones in the kiln at that point. So yeah, it's it might be a word that gets phased out in the future, or a reference that gets phased out. You never know. Because really, I mean, it's a good reference point for things. It might not get phased out. I don't know. I could just see them being like, this is a 2000, 340 degree glaze for sale. But it's much easier to say, cone 6, cone 5, cone whatever. It might not be phased out, but I could also see them coming up with a different system for it. But maybe not. A lot of stuff we all cling to is very old in nature. I have my 25 stamp out here, just reminding me that I have to make a bunch of 25 pound pots. And this clay is really hard, so I'm gonna have to do a reclaim batch so I can have some really nice soft clay for those 25 pounders. Or I'll actually make those down at my dad's shop because he's got a mixer set up, and I can mix the clay to be really soft. So I might make them down there. So I'm literally making this one for me, guys. Like I said, I haven't made myself anything in a while. He's getting annoyed that I'm still live streaming, probably. But I need one of these. I don't use like the stick incense. I use, well, it's a stick. I guess you would call it a stick, but it doesn't have a wooden stick all the way through it. I use Shiodo incense, or Shiodo incense from Kyoto, Japan. This stuff is pretty awesome. So, but every time I run out of incense holders at the shop, I bring the ones that I had here down, and then they sell. So I should be making a batch of these, but this one is for me. And you have to get that hole to be like very specific. That's gonna do. It's gonna do just fine. I understand how Buddy is feeling. I bet you do. You can leave at any point, dude. You don't have to be in here. You feel like you're stuck. Shout out to Fresh Cup of Joel, everybody. If you like watching somebody that is learning how to throw pots, I think you should go over there and watch him. He's a good guy. And he's a good friend. Couple of lines in there. That's good enough. I don't like anything too fancy. That's what it looks like. Hello, I'm an incense holder. Let's do a flip, back flip, 360 helicopter. All right. Cleanup time. It's closing time. Time to I can't stand that song. Why did I even? I'm gonna get a 1 dislike for you, kind sir. Sabrina, hey, good afternoon. How are you, Sabrina? Sure can sound quite so. Take the word spoon. It comes from Saxon word spawn, spoon or spoon, which means a chip of wood. Yeah, presumably they ate with it. Of course they did. Yeah, crafted spoons were a thing. Yeah, yeah. That makes. I actually believe that. That makes sense. Because yeah, I mean that is the idea. You just take a piece of wood and you scoop it and. Yeah. I have no idea what you wrote, Pro. Hopefully it's something decent. Sorry, I only speak English. And welcome, Sabrina. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Look what we did. We got 577 likes. It's a record here. So, that's a record. I mean, maybe they just felt bad for me and they hit like. I don't know. But record, and I have a feeling when I end the stream that it's going to be a record amount of views as well. For me. So I think my record is 48,000 in one live stream. From last June. Or July. So I have a feeling we're going to beat that. Look at that, Joel. The wheel, I'm cleaning the wheel and it's doing what we talked about. Sabrina says, great achievement. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I mean, it kind of just happened. Like I just make pots, so if it happens, it happens. And it's really cool, though. I get to chat with a bunch of fun people in here and a bunch of people that, I'm kidding. No, everybody's been kind of cool. There was one today that was went a little far, but I thought the humor was funny. But it was, yeah, they had to go. 508. Should I just wait here until we hit 600 likes, guys? Fresh Cup of Joel says, dang aluminium. Yeah, that is, I mean, that's, You're right. You are right. Passerby did take it too far. You're right. Actually, I'm forgetting. What was the joke that he said? Oh, yeah. Reference to some video that he's watched on repeat. Is that what it was? A video he watches when he needs to fall asleep. Passerby probably is passed out. Should we bet? Type a yes in the chat or type Y or N if you think Passerby has passed out. He's in Australia, so it's 5:19 in the morning. I'm guessing he passed out, but he's going to hear this and wake up. Well, we're cone up the claim and let it spin until 600. I could do that. I could do that, well, Reed. Actually, you know what I could do is do something even funnier. Go for the goal. I say 600 likes is quite an impressive number. I say, too, that's pretty cool. Hey, Debbie Cube, how are you? Welcome to you. We're trying to hit 600 likes. So that'll be the achievement of the day. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 yeses that Passerby has passed out on the stream. Just going up the clay. We're at 589. All right. So all we need is out of the 100 whatever people here to just everybody hit like real quick and it'll get up to 600. Because that'll be definitely 500 was a record for me, I think. So 600 will. It's like Stephen Curry numbers. Oh my God. See, it's almost there. 590. Shuriken Zone, you all agree. He definitely passed out. You're sleeping, Passerby. You're sleeping on a live stream. Like every other day of your life. Mop, mop, mop all day long. Mop, mop, mop while I sing this song. Clean up. If I had my electric guitar set up, I'd play you all a song and take away all the likes that I got today. So yeah, we're trying to hit 600 likes. So just 7 people hit like, and that'll be that. I don't know these colored blocks with the. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. You know what? Let me click on one of them and see what it does. Community leaderboard. That's exactly what Joel said. So right now we have the Shuriken Zone at 225 experience points. We have at sad something in number 2. We have Fresh Cup of Joel with 225 experience points. We have Passerby with 125 experience points. Wow, so it's like it's XP. I had no idea. So does it give? Okay, it has a question mark. Community leaderboard and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. Oh, wow. So at the end of the thing, I could say who won the leaderboard. Okay. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how to get them. Send live chat messages. Send super chats and super stickers. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty cool. That's new. All right. So far, yeah, we're right at the end here. All we got to do, guys, we got 3 more likes. We'll get 600 likes. That'll be a record. So right now, sitting in first place is the Shuriken Zone. Number 2. I can't click on their name. Hang on. Yeah, I can't click on their name. But they've been in here and well, I don't know. It just says M. Oh, so that'd be Mud. Is that Mud? Yeah. Google, it's free. Sure is. Well, I don't know. I needed to find out too. So, Fresh Cup of Joel, you're in 3rd place. You didn't perform well enough and give enough comments today. Passerby's in 4th place. At Storm 14 is in 5th place. At Adirondack. And then, yeah. Okay. So, top 3. I'm guessing that's Mud. Is Mud's at Sad something? I don't know. We go back to Mud. Where's Mud? Mud was in here for a while. Mud. Let's go to... Yep. So Mud was in 2nd place. All right. So there you go. That's how that works. 601 likes, guys. That's an absolute record for here. So cool. Where are these? I know. A Sabrina Carpenter fan. Hello. Welcome to you. Joel, I no longer trust Google. I mean, you didn't have to read the AI response. Is that an AI response on, because it was just a question mark above it? It didn't say that it was an AI response. So I think that was actually put there by a human being, Joel. That's crazy of you to assume. Yeah, that's not AI. I think you're wrong. I think you need to Google if you're wrong. Just type, am I wrong? into Google, yeah. Mud says, did I lose my spot? No, you're at number 2. I was setting up the kiddie pool for myself. It's over 100 today. Sorry. That's pretty funny though. Fresh Cup of Joel says, woot woot. Great stream today. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Always appreciate it. I can't wait until your hand's getting better, or you're going to be good to go and make pots tomorrow. Whether you stream it or not, I hope you have a good day throwing pots tomorrow. I'm happy that healed up. Shuriken Zone for the win. Joel Fair, but Google itself doesn't work well either. These years anyway. I assume someone would know off the top of their head. No, I had to hit the button too. I needed to know what that was all about. So, Debbie Cube, we need 5 more likes. No, we don't. We're at 603. At 603. Mud, I'm number 2 because I'm the poop. You're number 2. No, Debbie Cube, I'm already there. 604 likes, it says. Fresh Cup of Joel says, yeah, man. Stitches came out on Wednesday. It's awesome. Dude, I'm psyched for you. That hopefully everything is healed up. Yeah. I mean, don't take my advice, but I would say take it easy for the first little bit. But so what's the point of even giving the advice? I'm sure that's what was said. It's like when you break something and they're like, you can go back to work as long as you don't lift 5 pounds. You're like, my job is to lift 70 pounds all day, every day. I might have some update. Oh, some lag. Yeah, maybe Debbie Cube. I don't know. We're at 605 likes, so we're good. If I'm number 1, guessing it's a distinction to which most would not aspire. I don't know. What's your deal? You know, I don't know what your deal is. I think you may have commented the most characters, where I'm putting Joel up there. Joel and Pat, I'm sorry, but I'm putting Joel and Passerby in first place for the roast battle back and forth. That had me laughing a little bit. I guess it was a roast battle. I don't even know. Shuriken Zone says, Joel, what happened? I'm out of the loop, or should I Google it? Oh, see, Joel took first place. Oh, Mud took third place. And for the win, Joel wins it. Shuriken Zone in second place. Mud, you've been moved down to third place, and we will catch you next time. Winner goes to Fresh Cup of Joel. Shout out to Fresh Cup of Joel, everybody. Peace. Joel wins.